Bonjour mes étudiants 7th standard, welcome you all for this new session. So we are in lesson 9, ma maison. So far we have seen this French passage finished and we saw some vocabularies, and one day I gave you this exercise number 4 as a homework, and I think I have not given you the answers, so I will show you the answers for that. Okay, so after showing the answer for exercise number 4, we will see the answers for few exercises, that is exercise number 1, exercise number 2. I'll show you the answers, you cross check your answers, and exercise number 6 also I gave you as homework. So let's see the answers for those things first. You just get ready with the pencil, you kindly take it up, and then we will see today's topic, that is voir verb. So this verb I'll teach you today. So before going into that, we will see the answers for exercise number 1, 2, and let's finish it up. Okay, so get ready with a pencil, take down the answers. So here we are. At first we are going to see the answers for répondez. Combien de chambres y a-t-il dans la maison? So the answer is il y a 3 chambres dans la maison de Manuel. So take it with a pencil. Il y a 3 chambres dans la maison de Manuel. Second one, qu'est-ce qu'il y a au rez-de-chaussée? Au rez-de-chaussée, il y a un salon, une cuisine et une salle à manger. So 3 rooms, one is for the parents, one is for the sister, and another 2 for brothers. And what is there in the ground floor? Hall, kitchen and a dining room. So third one, quels sont les meubles du salon? Les meubles du salon sont une table, des chaises, un divan et des fauteuils. So I repeat, les meubles du salon sont une table, des chaises, un divan et des fauteuils. So that is for répondez. Take down the answers. If you want, you can pause the video also if you want to write it for a longer time. Now let's go for exercise number 1. So here's the answer for exercise number 1. I'll just read it out. You can take it in your book. Use a pencil. Nous fermons la porte de notre maison. Ma montre est petite. Vous portez vos gants. Il dit bonjour à leur professeur. Madame Leroux regarde son image. Tu parles à tes enfants. Mes gants sont trop petits. Leurs beaux-parents viennent demain. Mon appartement est beau et clair. Je parle de mes voyages. So this is the answer for exercise number 1. So if any of these answers are wrong, you can kindly, if any of the answers which you have written is wrong, you can kindly change it up and modify it. Now let's go to exercise number 2. So last class I taught you corriger les faux, that is Paul. This is exercise number 2, answers for exercise number 2. Paul et Pierre achètent leur livre. So in book it was given son, so that is leur. For in book it is given sa dictionnaire et épée, so that will be son, because dictionary is masculine. The third answer is mon enfant n'est pas stupide. Mon enfant n'est pas stupide. Fourth one, ta tante est canadienne. Ta tante est canadienne. Fifth one, notre école est grande. Notre école est grande. Sixth, vous finissez votre leçon. Vous finissez votre leçon. Seventh one, j'habite avec mes parents. So these are the answers for exercise number 2. So you can take it up. Il lit ses journaux. Il lit ses journaux. Manuel met sa chemise. Because third person singular, so sa. Again third person singular, but here it is plural. Cahier is plural. So ses. Here it is je, so mes. Plural. Here it is vous, so votre. Which is beginning, son, mon can also be changed as mon or ton. That is also correct. Okay. If the subject is there, prefer votre. If not, we can change. Okay. So this is the answer for exercise number 2. Now let's go to exercise number. So this is exercise number 5. I told you to just find out any five objects. Quels sont les meubles dans votre chambre? Combien de chambres avez-vous? So these are general questions. I think this is in the old book. So if you have this exercise, you can strike out exercise number 5. So because that will be confusing for the new book and the old book. So let's ignore this exercise. Let's go to exercise number 6. Okay, here is exercise number 6. Find the odd one out. Salon, salle de bain, cuisine, lit. So as I said, salon, salle de bain, cuisine, these three things are the places. But lit is a bed. So lit is the answer. So exercise number 6. Second one, bureau, chaise, salle à manger, lit. So if you see here, salle à manger is the only room where they can sit and eat. Other things are furnitures. Third one, sac, réfrigérateur, télévision, micro-ondes. So these three objects are electrical objects, but sac is a non-electrical. So sac. Fourth one is médecin, journaliste, immeuble, infirmière. So if you see this, out of this 4, immeuble is the right answer. Because médecin, journaliste, infirmière all are profession, but immeuble is not a profession, it is a building. Okay, so I think we have finished the solution. Now let's go to the today's topic. So here's the today's topic. So if you want to solve exercise number 4, I think it is exercise number 4. Sorry, exercise number 3. We must know this var verb. So I'll explain you what is this var verb. Var verb is a OIR ending verb. So what verb it is? OIR ending verb. So singular form is on the left side and the plural form is right side. So first, before getting into this var verb, I'll tell you what is the radical of this var verb. So the radical is VOI. So if you see, VOI will be common for all the singular. And from ILS and ELS, VOI is common. So that is the radical. But what changes, nu and vu alone, instead of VOI, it will become Y. VOY. Okay. So other things are very easy. So the ending is S, S, T, T, ONS, EZ, ENT. Okay. So I repeat what I said now. So this verb is called var. The meaning is to see. The meaning is to see. So if I read this as a sentence, je vois, tu vois, il voit, elle voit, nous voyons, vous voyez, il voit, elle voit. Now, the note is given. See, in the nu and vu form, the radical changes to VOY. So that's what I was talking about now. So other radical will be VOI for je, tu, il, elle, and ILS and ELLES. But for nu and vu alone, that will become VOY. So if you remember this, definitely it will be easy for you to solve exercise number 3. Okay, I think this is enough. And they say another word, croire, to believe, is also conjugated like voir. So you take this as a homework. This verb croire. Okay, so the ending, so the radical is CRO. Okay, croire, CRO, croire. So you take this as homework and you do this. Okay, so now we will go to the exercise number 3 and we will solve this. So once again, let's read together. Please repeat along with me. Voir, to see. Je vois, tu vois. Il voit, elle voit. Nous voyons, vous voyez. Il voit, elle voit. So now let's go to exercise number 3. So here it is. Complétez avec le verbe voir. So I'll first explain you by giving the answers and then I'll show you the answers. Je dash un tigre dans le zoo. Je dash un tigre dans le zoo. So I see a tiger in the zoo. So the answer is je vois. V-O-I-S. So write it down. V-O-I-S. Je vois. Second one. Nous dash un oiseau dans l'arbre. So on a tree I saw a bird. So we see. So as I said before, nous alone, it should be V-O-Y-O-N-S. The radical will change to V-O-Y. That's what we saw in the note. Third one. Il dash des poissons dans l'étang. Il dash des poissons dans l'étang. So ILS, the answer is V-O-I-E-N-T. Il voit. Fourth one. Vous. So just now I said nous and vous alone, the radical will be V-O-Y. So the answer is V-O-Y-E-Z. Vous voyez un chat sous la table. Tu dash un chien chez mon ami. So tu, the answer is V-O-I-S. And sixth one, it is very simple, it is il. Il dash des éléphants dans la forêt. So il voit. V-O-I-T. So if you have any confusion in this, you can refer the tabular column which I showed you now. So using that, if you conjugate, it will be easy for you. Okay, so I'll show you the answers now. You can take it down. Okay, here are the answers. Kindly take it down. I'll read it once again for you. Je vois un tigre dans le zoo. Nous voyons un oiseau dans l'arbre. Il voit des poissons dans l'étang. Vous voyez un chat sous la table. Tu vois un chien chez mon ami. Il voit des éléphants dans la forêt. So this exercise will be your online test today. So kindly do not forget to revise this exercise. And we are done with exercise number 3 now. Now I have a writing task for you. That is, you have to do exercise number 7. So I'll tell you so far what we have finished. We have finished exercise number 1, 2, 3, 4 we will see later. And exercise number 6 is over. So décrivez votre maison. So you have to do a project on this. Okay, décrivez votre maison. You have to describe your house using some sentence. So I will show you an example now. So you can see that example and you can I'll explain you about the example also. And this is also your homework today. Please do exercise number 9. I'll show you the answers in the next class. Mettez le dialogue dans le bon ordre. So exercise number 9, this should be done as a homework. And next class you will see exercise number 11 and 12 also. So we plan it out and we will finish all the 3 exercises all together. This can also be taken as a homework. I think I will give this homework for the next class. So next class I will cover exercise number 12 and exercise number 4. Okay, with that we are completing this lesson number 9, ma maison. So now I will tell you what is your task and what you have to do. So exercise number 7, this is a project for you. You have to do a project on describing your house. Okay, this project I will collect it when I meet you guys. So you can have the project with you, no need to submit it in the school. I'll tell you how you have to do. Décrivez votre maison. So you have to describe your house in the form of a sentence. I will show you an example passage. Using the passage, you can create your own project. So décrivez votre maison. This is a small example. Okay. So I'll just read it out. You just see this how it is, and you can create on your own. Ma maison est belle et très confortable. J'habite avec mes parents, ma soeur et mon frère. So you can write how's your house and with whom you are living, with your parents, sister and brother. Au rez-de-chaussée, il y a un salon, cuisine et une salle à manger. So like this you can write at the ground floor there is a hall, a kitchen and a room. So if there is a room, you write a room, une chambre. If there is no room, you can write a dining room or like that. So whatever is available in your house, you write that. Mon salon est grand avec ses meubles. So you can write what all the furniture is available in your hall. Next, you have to talk about your room. Nos chambres sont au premier étage. So imagine if your rooms are at first floor, you write first floor. If not, you cover this in the ground floor itself. So you just tell who are there in that room, which is your parents' room and which is your room. So see here. La chambre de mes parents est grande et leur salle de bain est aussi grande. So this is exactly as it is in the as it is in the French passage. Ma chambre est assez grande avec deux lits. De ma chambre, je peux voir le jardin. La chambre de ma soeur est petite. Il y a un garage pour notre maison. J'ai un petit jardin autour de ma maison. J'aime ma maison. So this is exactly the same passage which you saw in Ma Maison as I given the translation. The same way you just do some changes in this and you create a passage to describe your house. So first time you are going to describe your house in French, so definitely it should be little impressive. Okay, so have that with you and that is your project. So next time when I meet you, I'll ask the project. So in case if you want to make it colorful, you can just do some cuttings, newspaper cuttings. You can just cut it and you can include the furnitures and you can use in the left hand side page and you can show these are the furnitures which is available in my home. So like that you can create. Okay, so this is an example what I showed you. You can create in different ways. Okay, so I think this is enough for today. I'll just tell you, I'll just repeat what will be your online test today because you guys will forget. Exercise number 3 alone is your online test and your homework is exercise number 9. So old book and new book, there might be some difference. So please go with the content. Please don't go by the page number. Okay. So exercise number 3, voir verb is your online test and exercise number 9 is your homework. And there is a project which I gave, that is exercise number 7, Décrivez votre maison. Okay, so please do this. So this you can strike out exercise number 8. So using the preposition it should be done. So this I will teach you using a preposition PPT in a different class. Okay, so no need to confuse with it. So I think you have taken all the answers. So meet you guys in the next class. Still we have 3 more exercises to be completed in this lesson. And the lesson name is Ma Maison, Leçon 9. Merci. Bonne journée.